Thank you. We are learning much more about the 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed by a Vancouver police officer Tuesday night. Friends say Clayton Joseph was a freshman at Evergreen High School and just moved to the U.S. 6 months ago. Police say he was armed with a knife and refused to drop it when he was shot and killed. Fox 12's Kelsey Watts has the latest.
We now know the officer who fired is Corporal Roger Evans, who is a longtime veteran of the Bureau. A close friend of the teenager who died tells me it's possible that cultural and language barriers played a role in how this ended, and they believe he was trying to break up a fight when he was killed. These photos show happier times in the Pacific Island nation of Micronesia, where Clayton Joseph grew up.
He was always so happy, so full of energy.
Connor Bloxham met him there 4 years ago as a church volunteer. The two struck up a lasting friendship.
I was super close with the family. They were like my immediate family there.
He says Clayton cared a lot about his family and his schooling and was working hard to learn English. He says Clayton moved to Vancouver in August and just called him for help with his homework the day before he was killed.
When I heard the news, it's kind of unbelievable just knowing him and who he was, that he was caught up in this.
It was Tuesday night when Vancouver police were called to this apartment complex. They say there was a disturbance between a man and a woman. Then witnesses reported two men getting into some kind of altercation in the parking lot. Witnesses said both men were possibly armed. When officers arrived, they say Clayton had a knife and refused to drop it. Vancouver Police Corporal Roger Evans shot Clayton, and he didn't survive. Connor says Clayton's family believes he wasn't the aggressor and was only trying to help.
He was actually trying to prevent the other individual from assaulting the woman, and which is why he had the weapon and why he was in the altercation with the individual.
Right now, there are a lot of questions about what unfolded and why. It's under investigation by the Regional Major Crimes Team.
Coming from Chuuk, Micronesia, the police there don't have guns, and so that obviously wasn't something he thought would happen by him having a knife.
Corporal Evans has been with Vancouver Police for more than 20 years and has been assigned to patrol, special operations, and the K-9 unit. He is now on leave while the investigation continues, which is normal protocol. Meanwhile, there is a fundraising site set up to help Clayton's family with funeral expenses. We'll have that information for you at kptv.com. Kelsey Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.
It was